my lips, feeling at my fingertips, it's pulling at my skin. You leave me when I'm at my worst, feeling as if I've been cursed with a cold within.
So a good friend, actually, she's really like my best friend. She told me that the only way out is through. And she made me scream it 3 times. And I did. I don't often have bad days, but I do know that ebbs and flows in this world are inevitable. I know it's cheesy, but I do live my life in quotes, and frankly, you only do live once, for all we know. I try to spend the entirety of my day doing what I love. I like spending my time hiking, swimming in the ocean, learning to surf, visiting ranches. I'll advocate for animals that can't speak for themselves. I freaking love roaming health food stores, learning about essential oils, listening to podcasts, listening to the trees, listening to the wind, the ocean, and listening to myself. Recently, I have found that there are many people in this world and in this lifetime that are able to make me smile, to fill my belly with endless butterflies, make me laugh until my head comes off. And it's such a beautiful blessing to feel like you have so many people that love you. But I do accept that I really am all that I have. My mind, my body, my soul, me. I need to love her fully for who she is. And she is a cool human, I think. In nearly 21 years of existence, I've found my place and I've found my flow. Of course, this is all going to change, but I fully welcome that. I embrace the cycles, the seasons, the turn of the earth. I don't need to be the wealthiest person on the planet. I don't need to have the most fame, the most recognition, the most success. I just need to be the happiest that I can be. That's all that really matters to me. My 20 years of life have truly been magical, and I can't even really begin to articulate how big my heart has grown and how full my soul is. You ruined it. I've learned that, I don't need much. I really just need nature. She feeds me the freshest foods, fruits, veggies, abundance. She sings to me through waves, through obnoxious chants of crows, seagulls, which I've learned to embrace their annoying little sounds. Our mother wraps her arms around me and hugs me through the sunlight, through waves engulfing me in the Pacific, through thick sands sticking to my wet body, the little things. She leads me through the mountains, across streams and dirt and muck and brush. I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in the universe. I believe in energy. I believe that matter can't be created nor destroyed. I do believe that we have multiple soulmates in our lives. And one of my soulmates was definitely my little grandma, as I called her, or Grams. And I think that bunnies that I spot on trails are constant reminders of my Grams. Whenever I am about to do something relatively not myself, something silly, I swear to God I see a bunny, and it's always when I need her the most, and it's a constant reminder to get back to myself, to get back to the things that truly matter in life. I think those little coincidences and synchronicities that I'm talking about and that happen to me every day are not random. And I do believe that they happen to all of us. It's truly when we let go of our egos that we start to notice these things. We don't ignore those little moments. We're not stuck dwelling on something unsettling or unhappy. We're noticing. We're concentrating on the magnificence of life itself. And I've learned that despite turmoil, I can always find good in things. A couple months ago, I left for the airport at 6 a.m. and I was unable to get on my flight for a very exciting excursion. So for about 20 minutes, I cried for sure. That was until I had a moment of realization that I own my day. I own my nights. I own this life. I can carry it however I would like. So I decided to turn it all around, and I raced to my favorite bluff in Malibu by 7 a.m. It was early, which I loved. I was able to watch the sunrise, to see seagulls chasing a fishing boat, rightfully so. I spilled a little cold brew on my new crew neck, but I truly just laughed about it because at this point, it's so silly and small. I jumped on the picnic table. I was dancing around on top of it, and then I took my surfboard out to try to catch some waves in the freezing ocean, and I definitely got hurt. I definitely ate shit, and it was very painful, but the entire time I had the biggest grin on my face. I've been through a lot, but honestly, my mindset has become so much more lovely than it ever was. I wasn't on that flight, but I was still happy. It definitely wasn't my first choice, but I was able to make my choice, and I turned everything around instantly. Truthfully, this reminds me of my least favorite Beatle, John Lennon himself, saying, "Everything will be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end." And, he was really, truly right for that one. Life is so unserious. It's so short for all we know. And remember, if it makes you happy, it can't be that